So, good morning, students. Today we are doing lesson 11, The Lost Pumpkin, part 2. Okay, lesson 10 is also the continuation of this chapter. Okay, so as we have seen that the gardener has told Mr. Kapoor and came here running that Mr. Kapoor, they are thinking that we are the thief. So, can you guess what followed then? So, so what happened then as Mr. Kapoor came to know that they are thinking that we are the thief? Mr. Kapoor turned red and purple with anger. What do you mean by this? Red and purple with anger means? What do you mean by this? Means very angry. Now Mr. Kapoor feel very angry after listening this, and the children did not know what to say, and Dadaji was now very worried. Now Dadaji was very worried means upset, and they returned home. You see, they returned home feeling sad. Dadaji went into his room. Okay, just see, Dadaji went into his room. They were very sad because they have not found their pumpkin there in Mr. Kapoor's house. Now it was already noon and the children were very hungry. Now, as in the morning they have gone, now it was noon and their children were very hungry. They want to eat something as they had not eaten anything in afternoon. Okay, so now what Rohit said, just see what Rohit said. Rohit said it was already known that let's go to Mathu's Halwai shop, as that shop was very famous. So Rohit said, let's go to Mathu's Halwai shops. Okay, shop, and yes, hot samosas and halwa. Who is saying this? Agreed Soumya. Soumya agreed now to go to Mathu's Halwai shop, and she said, yes, hot samosas and halwa. So they went on Rohit bicycle. Just see. So they went on Rohit bicycle. Now they are going to Mathu's Halwai shop. Okay, they are just going. Now they reached Mathu's Halwai shop and Mathu welcomed them. He welcomed them as they came there. Mathu Halwai was very proud to be known as the best Halwai. Now what happened? Just see the two boys. Now while the children were eating, as they were eating samosas and halwa, the two boys appeared carrying a huge bundle. See a huge bundle here? A huge means a very big bundle, and there is something in that bundle. Okay, the two boys appeared means came there carrying a huge bundle. Now, what they said, just see, and they said to Matru Halwai, shall we begin work on this? They asked Matru. But they asked Matru Halwai, that shall we begin work on this? Shall we start work on this what we have brought? Now Matru suddenly turned pale and scolded them. What do you mean by this? Pale, Matru suddenly means quickly. Suddenly means quickly. Turned pale and scolded them. Scolded them. What do you mean by pale? Means his face become dull. Means lose color. जैसे हम कहते हैं चेहरे का रंग उड़ जाता है जब कोई डरा हुआ होता है ना. So when the boys said that shall we begin work on this, then Matru turned pale and scolded them, means shouted at them very angrily. That what you are telling, you fools, why did you bring this here? Why did you bring this pumpkin here? Now what he is saying that why did you bring this here? Scolded. What do you mean by scolded? Means speaking angrily. Okay. take it at take it home at once. Now what he's saying to that two boys, that take it home at once. As the boys turned to go, as the boys were going to take that pumpkin, so what happened then? The bundle slipped and opened. Then bundle slipped down and opened, and what is in that bundle? You can see pumpkin was there in that bundle. and rolled a pumpkin. What rolled out from that bundle? And pumpkin rolled out from that bundle. Rohit and Soumya looked in horror. It was their pumpkin, and Rohit and Soumya was very surprised and shocked that their pumpkin was there in that bundle when they saw that pumpkin is rolling. Okay, so it was their pumpkin. They looked in horror, means they are very shocked and surprised to see their pumpkin, and they have seen the black cross mark on it. As I have told you, they have put a black cross mark on it, and they have seen. Now they came to know that this is their pumpkin because there was a black cross on that. Then Rohit said to that boy, "Stop!" cried the children, but the boys ran into Mathu's kitchen. But the boys, they are just running with that pumpkin into Mathu's kitchen. Okay, the kitchen was there in Mathu Halwai shop where many type of sweets were there. Just see, by now it was clear. Now it was clear that thief was. Now it was very much clear that Mathu Halwai was the thief, as their boys were just taking that pumpkin. By now it was clear the thief was Mathu. Wasn't he famous for his pumpkin halwa, the best in town? As everyone know that he is famous for his pumpkin halwa, the best in town. Mathu tried to explain, but the children ran after the boy. Mathu wanted to explain that why he has taken that pumpkin. He wanted to tell to the boys, but the children ran after the boys. Okay, because they want their pumpkin, as they have seen their pumpkin. Now they want to take that pumpkin. They are not listening what Mathu is saying, because he wanted to try to explain that I have taken due to this reason. He want to explain, but the children just ran after their pumpkin, after the boys, so that they will get their pumpkin. They went skipping over laddus and barfi till they reached the back door, and boys were just moving out from the back gate, and Soumya and Rohit also just running after the boys, and they also just move out from that back door, and till they just moved before after them till they reached the back door. You see, the boys were trying to run away with the pumpkin in a cycle rickshaw. And how they are running? The boys are running with that pumpkin in a cycle rickshaw. Just see, Rohit quickly hopped on to his bicycle, and Rohit was on his bicycle, so they quickly hopped on, means jumped on to his bicycle, and they are just running after that cycle rickshaw. Okay, so we will continue this chapter. Okay, and you will read these pages. Okay, 84, 85, so that okay you understood more. Okay students, thank you students.